Hello, hello. If y'all hop on, say hello. Make sure I'm in the right place. Make sure we're doing the right things. Okay. I don't like to talk to myself. I will, but I don't like to. So if you're on, let's turn this light up just a little bit. Say hey. I'll wait just a second. I'm super pumped to be here. My name is Anya Faust, and I am the Star Director for the Wildflower Warriors. I'm your guys' Star Director, so I'm a guest coming to speak for Alex while she takes a week just to chill with her family, which is always needed, right? We always need a week. But she's been awesome about planning out who's going to cover down so that you guys aren't left alone. You're here, you've got people pouring into you, and you can have all the things at your fingertips to be as successful as you want to be in this business. All right? So we'll wait just a second. I'm like super excited too. I feel like we have so many new faces in our group on this team, and it's just really, really cool to see. I forgot, I'm in Texas, so I forgot that I'm actually an hour behind you guys. So I was thinking, oh, I'll go around 3:30, and I totally forgot that's gonna be around 4:30 for you guys. So sorry. All right, well, let's get started. So you just joined Scentsy. Now what? What do you do now, right? By now, if you just joined, you should have had, if you joined in May, you should have had your launch party. If you've not had your launch party, make sure you hook up with your sponsor and ask them about starting your launch party right away, okay? We want this to happen quickly because we want you to get started on the right foot, okay? We want you to hit any goals for like sensational start or shooting star if that's what you're wanting to do with your business, all right? And we also want you to get to certified as soon as possible. Why? Well, because when you join, you start racking up commission right away, and you get 20% commission when you are an essential consultant. When you sell $1,000, you have as long as you need to, but we say do it quickly, right? Because you don't want to hit that next paycheck without getting your raise. So instead of doing 20% commission, you get 25% commission. If you are sitting there and you're just relaxing and you're like, oh, I have plenty of time, you're leaving money on the table. That's your 5% extra for your paycheck. Why would you not just go ahead, go for it, get it, so that you know for your entire lifetime with Scentsy, you get 25% commission, right? Take charge of your money, all right? So you're launching, you're showing all the products, you're talking with your friends and family. What do you do now? Like, how do you keep your business rolling? One of the coolest things about Scentsy, it's literally the same things over and over and over again. We're always changing and adapting how we do those things, but it's really the same stuff over and over again, okay? So you're gonna ask 3 to 4 friends and family members, hey, I am brand new to Scentsy and I would love to practice being a Scentsy consultant. Would you be willing to do that for me? It's free, and you end up with free and half off rewards to use for Scentsy products. Not very many people are gonna be like, no, sorry, don't wanna help you in your new business, right? They're gonna be like, oh, I mean, it's free, I could get free stuff from it, like, why not? Yeah, sure, I'll help you. Do not stop asking people until you get those 3 to 4 people that say yes, okay? Remember, no is just a number, or just a word, all right? I'm sure if you have kids, they've told you no, you don't like it. It is not okay, but they've told you no, right? I'm sure your parents have told you no once or twice. You will live. It's okay. The more no's you hear, the more exciting the yeses are. So hang in there. If you're like, all I hear is no, this sucks. Hang in there. Keep going, okay? Keep pushing. Keep pushing. So you're going to talk to 3 to 4 people and just ask them, can I please practice being a Scentsy consultant? Free for you, and I want to try to get you free and half off rewards, okay? Once you do that and you do a party for them that's just like your launch, you go through and you message all the people that joined the party. If they entered the group, they have some type of interest in Scentsy, right? If you do a group party, they have some interest in Scentsy. So what I personally do is I go through and I add all those people to my personal Facebook. And at the very end of the party, I go ahead and I put up a post, and it just says, if you join this group, you have some type of interest in Scentsy. The best way to see the newest and best stuff coming out is if you're on my Facebook page and check my stories, okay? If you don't want to add me as a friend, my feelings are not hurt. If you do, then great. Why do we do this? Because people are always watching. They're always watching, even if you think they're not. They're always watching, okay? So if you're posting consistently in your stories, like we always teach our teams, you should be posting 1 Scentsy thing a day, whether it's you making samples, whether it's you writing thank you cards, take a picture of how excited you are, whether it is you on Scentsy Payday treating your kids to some ice cream, as long as you're in compliance, put in the income, like the little income statement. Whatever it is with your Scentsy life, if you get a card from me in the mail or from Alex in the mail, that's something to put in your stories. One Scentsy thing. Now, everybody wants to see a graphic all the time. So you've got to show people what your Scentsy life is about, right? Why are you doing this? You're getting your name stuck in their head. Oh, that's Anya. She's the Scentsy person. She's the Scentsy girl. Eventually, they're going to get curious. And they're going to see all this great stuff. And they're going to see you being like, oh my gosh, my hands are so dry at work. But look, I love this pink cotton lotion. And they're going to be like, well, I want pink cotton lotion. What is this Scentsy stuff all about? And also, they're serious. If you're not showing up, they don't think you're serious, right? I guarantee you there's 3 or 4 other Scentsy consultants on your customers' pages. Why are they picking you? Is it because you show up consistently? Is it because you're fun and you bounce around to fun videos? Is it because you provide excellent customer service? What is it that makes them come back to you, right? But showing up consistently and being that Scentsy person in their head is going to be number 1. I will tell you that. All right. So that's why I add everybody from a Facebook group or party, because I don't know who might want to join my team later and says, oh man, I really could use some extra income. I don't know who might want to do an order later. I don't know who might want to party later, or maybe they just couldn't afford to buy stuff at that time. It doesn't matter if they purchased or not. I'm adding them on Facebook. They're going to see all my stuff. And just for an example, I messaged a girl in December during a party and she never responded. And I was like, at the end, I just checked in. Hey, so-and-so, this person's party is getting ready to wrap up. Do you have any questions? And she never said anything. Well, I got a message from her the other day because I posted my stories every single day, something about Scentsy, and she was like, I really want to order. I like fresh scents and floral scents. What do you suggest? Okay, it's been 6 months, but that's 6 months of her watching me getting in her head, right? And so she started messaging and I was like, well, these are the scents. But if your order's getting too big and you're like, ooh, I don't want to pay that much, then we could just party. And when we party, then you can get stuff for free and half off. I have a party with that girl that starts tomorrow now, all because I posted in my stories. She has never ordered from me. She's been on my Facebook since December because I added everybody from that party onto my Facebook page, okay? So that is why. It's little seeds at a time. Sometimes people say, well, I planted all these seeds, nothing's happening, and they just give up. But you guys, if you plant these little seeds and you keep watering them, like me adding this girl on Facebook, she never messaged me back. Okay, whatever, that's fine from the end of a party. She had no questions. 6 months later, she wants to purchase. And I'm like, if your wish list is getting big, let's party. And now I booked a party from someone I don't even know, which means my network is expanding, okay? And I'm gonna do the same thing at the end of her party. Message everybody, see if they have questions, add them on Facebook. If they accept, they accept. If they don't, they don't. But I'm showing up as a Scentsy person every single day in my stories, and people are watching. If they don't even like anything, I promise you, they're watching. I had to go back to even see like, man, okay, she was in this party, but like, we've never spoken because I didn't follow up with her because she never ordered, but now we're doing a party together, okay? So just be thinking of things like that. You do not get paid if you have no PRV. You want a paycheck? This is where it comes in. If you want a paycheck and you want to get paid, you have to have PRV, okay? So be thinking about that also, like what matters more to you. I spoke with someone the other day and she was like, I just feel spammy. And I'm like, okay, well, you sharing what you love isn't spammy. You sharing a crap ton of graphics is spammy. So what are you doing? Are you sharing what you love and how you use the products, or are you just doing a bunch of graphics? Because if it's graphics, then yes, you're being spammy. And no one wants that, right? You don't want to be the spammy person. And then we had just talked about the fact that she was like, I just want to share what I love with people. And I was like, exactly. So when you're sharing those things, people share things all the time. They share where they got their jeans. They love their latest Target outfit. What is the difference between you and them? You're getting paid, but you don't get paid without PRV, okay? So you want to party, find a way. There's lots of ways to party. You can do a bag party where you fill a little bag with a bunch of samples and a catalog, put your name on everything. I think Vistaprint today is 25% off of business cards. If you want to get business cards, I made my own just on the Canva app. Super simple with my information and a QR code so people can scan it with their phones. You can do that. You can do home parties. You can do online parties. You can do events and go set up at, like, I did Relay for Life last weekend and I set up a Scentsy booth there. You can do follow up with your customers. So that's just checking in. It's not always, hey, you need more Scentsy, but just creating those relationships with people is going to help you to grow your network. So say Susie ordered from you and you're like, man, Susie ordered from me, but I just saw Susie's in the hospital. Don't say anything about Scentsy. Susie, how are you? Is there anything I can do? How can I pray for you? You know, do you need a card in the mail to brighten your day? Susie, how are you? Is going to get you so much further than, hey, it's time for more Scentsy, and Susie's sitting in the hospital. Like, that's so rude, right? But you don't know until you check. So that's another reason to have these people on Facebook, because that's where people post their lives. So you can check on Susie, see how she's doing, go through, comment on little Johnny's photo. He's so cute. Yay, he's doing his swim lessons. Those things are also follow-ups, okay? Then Scentsy Club. This month is huge for Scentsy Club. We have Bring Back My Bar. If you have people who love certain scents, tell them that they would probably like one of the Bring Back My Bars. Find the scent description. You can look on the website. At the top, your shopping website, and there will be a little magnifying glass, okay? You can type in like vanilla, and it will bring up every vanilla bar. So if Susie from your party ordered a vanilla bar, then you can type in vanilla, and if there's a Bring Back My Bar that has vanilla in it, it's gonna pop up, and you can say, hey Susie, I know you love vanilla. I just wanna let you know these Bring Back My Bars have vanilla. You can only get them until June 30th unless you put them in Scentsy Club, okay? If you're confused about Scentsy Club, bag parties, online parties, events, any of that stuff, Google it. Look on YouTube, because there's tons of trainings about all of these things, okay? But you're the only one that can be in charge of your own success. So you gotta research, you gotta look at things, and you just have to keep going. Our Whip Box is amazing. It's $30 every single month, over $30 worth of items, always changes every month. It's fantastic. And then we have our limited time offers like Mrs. Pots and Chip. Okay, things like that are just the icing on top that Scentsy gives us to push our PRV over the edge so we can keep getting paid, all right? So once you're having those parties with those people, make sure you send them thank you cards. It does not have to be expensive. When I first started, my thank you cards came from the dollar store. Now I order them. I don't think I have one right now. Close to me. But I order them, and they're just little photo cards. I order them either from Walmart or Amazon Prints. Amazon Prints is 12 cents a print. Walmart, I want to say, is 14, but if I'm in a pinch, that's what I do, and it just says thank you, has a picture of my family, and it says when you support a small business, you support a dream. And I do a handwritten note on the back. Thank you, Susie, so much for your vanilla bar order. I can't wait to hear how much you love it, okay? So that's also something that I do for my customers, just to show them appreciation, because how many direct sales people do you know that have never ever sent you a thank you card for your order? That's not okay. Your money's going back into their pocket. It's not even like a big corporation. Like, my customers know their orders, and that money that I get is going towards getting my boys their homeschooling curriculum. So things like that. And that's, again, I share my Scentsy life. When I get my Scentsy paycheck next month, I will be like, yes, thank you, Scentsy. Thank you, customers. I'm able to buy whatever curriculum I want for my kids. I want my customers to know that, because then they get to know me as a person. And it's another reason for them to choose me over the consultant next door to them, right? They're like, oh, wait, this is what she's doing, sharing that Scentsy life, okay? Hey, Brittany. So that is going to be huge. Remember, you do not have to do all the things. Start small. You will see people doing all kinds of grand things, and that's fantastic for them. But you want to invest in your business, yes, but you do not want to be spending all of the money and go broke while trying to invest in your business. Our founder, Orville, says it best: Scentsy money on Scentsy things, family money on family things. And if you've got extra, then great. I think 10% of your Scentsy check should be being put back into your business. That's a successful business model when investing in your business, okay? So be thinking about that too, all right? But you want to thank your customers. You do want to invest in your business in other ways. If you cannot afford the Scent and Warmer of the Month, I highly suggest that you get the Whiff Box. It comes with one bar, that's the current scent right now of the month, in it every single month, plus over $30 worth of other items. What does that do? It gives you other things to share. So say my Whiff Box has my fragrance flower in it, it's got a car bar in it, and it's got some lotion in it. This is 3 different things I can market to show people how great Scentsy is, right? 3 different things I could make samples out of. If I wanted to make lotion samples, I could now do it. And guess what? That Whiff Box is a tax write-off because you're using it for your customers. 3 different ways I can do stories about how awful my husband's car smells. I did that yesterday, okay? How much my kids love the lotion, all right? How awesome fragrance flowers are and how you can color them and make them beautiful as a work of art. Thinking like a business person person. And then you can make samples from that one bar for the scent of the month. Slide it into thank you cards, okay? Send them out, and it gives you another reason or another way to follow up with customers. Hey, I sent you the scent of the month. How did you like a peeling apple? And then they say, I hated it. And you're like, oh, good to know. Okay, maybe you would like something fresh instead of fruity. Or they're like, I loved it. It's amazing. Again, go back to Scentsy, your shopping website, search bar, type in the scent notes from the appealing apple, and then you can see other scents that have those same notes in them that customer will like, and you can give recommendations based on that, okay? So that is where you're starting when you are brand new with Scentsy, but it all starts with party, PRV, 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 because if you do not have PRV, your personal retail volume, which are the little points that come with each Scentsy item that we sell, you have no check. And you don't want that. We all want check. We're here because of something, whether it's friendships, whether it is getting extra money, whether it is wanting big things. And I will tell you, it is possible in this business to have big things. There's no ceiling. There's room for every single person at the top, okay? But you have to keep going. You've got to keep going. And if you don't keep going, you will have no business. So go for the no, ask all the people, like I said at the beginning, 3 to 4 friends, hey, or family members, can I please practice being a Scentsy consultant and try to get you free and half off items? That's how you start finding parties. Add all those people from that party to your Facebook. Keep sharing your Scentsy life in your stories every single day, one thing a day. No graphics, unless you have to, but real life pictures, okay? So, y'all, that's where we start. And if you have any questions, let me know, okay? I'm so glad I got to come and chat with you guys for a little bit. Yes, Brittany, exactly. Always keep going, you guys. Your kid tells you no, your mom has told you no, you're gonna survive, I promise. I got a dog that doesn't listen. Like, if I can take that kind of disrespect from my dog, I can take it from a person, okay? It's gonna be okay. We've gotta go for those no's and get uncomfortable, but it will be good if you just keep going. Remember what I said about planting the seeds. Sometimes you think, I planted all these seeds, nothing is happening, but there's a time for the harvest. I promise, just keep going, all right? Y'all have a great Tuesday. Bye, guys.